Keys to developing a powerful mind. If you belong to the group of optimists, who always walk through life with a positive attitude, these keys will help you maintain that mentality. How do we do it? Simply having a progressive mindset with positive projection means that you should focus on the good side of things, and if you cannot find it, practical approach that situation, always trusting in your ability to overcome any challenge and knowing that in the end, everything will be best. This principle of progressive thinkers promotes a positive change in your life. If you apply it, your path to success will be assured. Managing the power of the mind is a very important tool to help us achieve a happy, harmonious, and successful life. We all need to have a positive progressive mindset. Countless scientific studies have shown that there are many benefits, both physical and psychological, if we maintain a positive progressive mindset. Thinking in this way improves our mood, helping us prevent stress-related illnesses, ranging from cardiovascular problems and depression to the common cold. In addition to keeping us healthy and in good spirits, the positive progressive mentality helps us increase our self-esteem and confidence, freeing us from many limitations that most of the time are the product of our mind, also helping us to open ourselves to new possibilities, opportunities, and challenges. Have a positive progressive mentality. To achieve it, you must learn to have a progressive attitude towards the most important aspects of your life, at home, at work, in front of the society that surrounds you, glimpse in the country you want, that is to say, in a few words, to have a positive thought in front of life. We cannot continue to live full of norms and complexes imposed by society, which are instilled in us from an early age and which predispose us to negatively think most of the time, making us incapable. Our human mind has the power to focus only on one thought at a time. And if we keep her occupied with positive forward thinking, with time and practice, the positive forward thinking will become a habit and you will see the change. Not only will you have a positive forward thinking attitude to life, but just about every aspect of it will improve dramatically. Positive progressive affirmations are phrases that can be repeated and encourage a good attitude towards life. Inspirational quotes and affirmations to turn them into positive imprints are also a very useful tool when it comes to inducing us to think positively. 1. Positive progressive thinking. No matter what your current situation is, start raising your expectations and thinking positively forward. If you are patient and persistent, all your desires will manifest in the physical world. Progressive thinking and developing a positive attitude are two of the most important qualities you must have to achieve your goals and change your life. When you think about what you want, you will surely also talk about what you will do to get it. This will naturally cause you to feel happier and more in control of your life. Why is this happening? Because while you think about something that makes you happy, the brain releases endorphins that are responsible for producing a feeling of well-being. A positive progressive mind increases the chances of success in all areas of life. That's how it is. Taking a positive attitude towards the world will make you happier. And this is not something that I invented. There is scientific evidence that having a positive progressive mind reduces stress levels and improves health significantly. Always use positive forward-thinking words. How many times do we find ourselves complaining about everything? Erase the negative from your mind. Try to commit to always having a positive forward-thinking mind. I suggest the following exercise. Every day when you wake up, have a conversation with yourself and ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? How will I react when I arrive at my destination? How will I avoid negative thoughts? Make a commitment in that moment to avoid them and replace them with positive, constructive thoughts of progress. The next morning, check how much you managed to expel negative thoughts in your previous day and start again. Reflect. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on the thoughts and actions you had throughout it. Evaluate your progressive advances and if they were positive or not, and if they were not, think about what you could do to change that response from now on. 2. Focus on the present moment. There is a beginning. Do not live from the memories of the past, because you should not live with regrets and the future does not exist. There is only the present today. We usually make problems seem bigger than they really are. This can become a habit. A lousy habit. But by focusing on the present you will diminish your worries and fears about what might go wrong. Feed your mind with meditation texts and music related to positive thinking, personal development, and the law of attraction. Identify areas for improvement. As we mentioned, daily reflection will help you identify which areas you should work on in your process to cultivate a progressive and positive mindset. We all have aspects that we can improve, and self-knowledge is very important in our growth. If we talk about habits, personal relationships, or work projects, we must always try to see them from 2 points of view, one progressive and the other positive. Let's say, I have a habit that I can improve and I am looking for a way to achieve it. It is essential to work on ourselves to achieve the future we really want. 3. Accept that not everything is perfect. I have news for you. Perfectionism does not bring us closer to happiness, it takes us away from it. Being positive does not mean thinking that everything is perfect. It can be difficult to give up the need for perfection and control, but accepting that things won't always turn out the way you expect will give you inner peace, reassurance, and a positive focus for the future. Believe in yourself. We only feel confident when we know that we can do something right. But to do something right, we need to try again and again, until we get it perfect. If you never try something new or only do it once, you won't know for sure whether you're good at it. Most skills take time and practice to develop. The more you practice something, the more confident you will feel about it. It will give you that necessary security to give you the confidence to continue trying new things in the future. Progressive and positive thinking is proven to be key to developing our new mindset and focusing on what you can always do better next time. 4. Live with positive progressive people. Run away from negative people. Surround yourself with good people who bring something positive to your life. Make sure that those who are by your side deserve to be there. Tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. We look like the people around us. The more time you spend with people who have a positive progressive mind, the more and more you will start to think or act positively and progressive. As we said, we must love ourselves and therefore take care of ourselves, and that also includes protecting ourselves from those who harm us, even if they do not do so with intention. Toxic people are everywhere, and it can be a family member, your partner, a friend, and even your boss or a coworker. These types of people affect our mood and even our self-esteem, especially if they are very close, since their opinion really matters to us. If this is your case and you have a toxic person close to you, the best thing you can do is take distance and at the same time, surround yourself with positive people and with goals similar to yours. But a progressive and positive mentality will help us maintain a healthy physical and mental state because it will motivate us to make the changes that we personally need to live a more harmonious, happy, and rewarding life. Love yourself. You must treat yourself like a king with affection and tact with which you treat those you love the most, improving your self-esteem. Please do not denigrate yourself and do not allow others to do so. Work to change what you don't like about yourself. But in the meantime, don't beat yourself up for it. Find a way to motivate yourself if you feel that you need it. Better focus on all your virtues. 5. Contribute to your community. One of the best ways to be more positive with a forward-thinking attitude, and feel better, is to contribute to your community in some way. It is wonderful to help other people. Remember that what you do not decide the government does for you. Think progressive. 6. Be grateful. Being grateful will turn anger and frustration into more positive feelings. It helps you maintain a positive focus to face any situation in your life. Go ahead and learn how to think positive. You do not lose anything, and you will gain a lot. This way you will be contributing and learning how to develop the power of the mind. Do not pay attention to other people who judge you for adopting that way of thinking. 7. Meditate. Meditation helps us generate progressive and positive thoughts. I suggest the following meditation exercise. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Just relax. Feel your breath. While you exhale, release all negative thoughts from your body. Likewise, expel negative thoughts as when you take off a heavy jacket. Take control of what happens in your body and in your mind for the next 3 minutes. You will only have within you an immense power and freedom to be and think positively and strengthen yourself. Say a mantra at the end of the exercise. Mantra is the power of the word. An example of this is OM, OM. Take care of your health. Exercising is part of loving ourselves. We read and hear it all over the place, but most of us don't have it on a regular basis. One of the many gifts that we will get from exercising is that it really improves our mood and helps us relax. Sleeping well between 7 and 8 hours, not exceedingly nor less than 6 hours for adults. For children, as we all know, varies according to age. Eating healthy has the same effect. But the reality is that if we consume all the vitamins, proteins, and minerals that our body needs, in the right amounts, remember that most diseases come from an excess or poor diet. Incorporate brain foods into your diet such as plums, avocado, lentils, broccoli, beans, almonds, walnuts. The consumption of Isabella or red grapes is excellent to keep you long-lived due to the content of vitamin resveratrol, likewise the consumption of spinach for physical and mental resistance. Our mood and health will improve a lot, and we will also increase our energy. Laugh more. Laughter is therapeutic. And there is even laughter therapy today. If you try to apply good humor in your daily situations, you will live calmer and happier. It is very important to learn to laugh at we from time to time, and not to take everything so seriously. 8. Schedule a daily time for yourself. We need to understand once and for all that everyone is responsible for her happiness and that she should have priority over other people or things. Life is a race of endurance, not speed, and while it is true that we do not know how long we will have here, it is also a reality that, if we always run from one place to another, we are going to miss all the good stuff. Improve your internal dialogue and dialogue with others. Better select your words and eliminate all those expressions that are not linked to positive and progressive things. Create your affirmations and imprints in the present tense and in a concrete way. Make positive visualizations. Imagine in detail your progressive goal and project what it would feel like to achieve it, combining your thoughts and emotions always in positive. 9. Reject any attempt or desire to resign. Set goals on a display board, where you can see it every day. Put photos of what you want. If you want a house, that is a house and not a small house. If you want a car, that is a cheap car, not a cart. To help your mind that it is possible, visit a dealership and perform driving tests. Feel that it is already yours. That is, do not diminish the value of the positive affirmations that must be declared in the present tense, as the mind is a runaway horse, very difficult to govern. In what you want something today, the next day you want to change it and you do not focus on a main objective. An effective tip is to eliminate the words that generate doubt, such as, I want, desire and hope, because that tells the universe that it is in the future, particularly, as the very word indicates it will leave you waiting. A clear example is if you present any symptoms of illness, you must declare in your mind that you enjoy perfect health, harmony, and prosperity. To help you from the physical plane, you can label the water you drink daily that is pure, drinkable, and not fluoridated. Label it clearly. It is more effective if you declare your goal with a single word, be it health, wealth, love, happiness, prosperity, harmony. Another key is that to prevent strangers from affecting your purpose when observing your label, you can look in the translator for a little spread language such as Irish, write your objective, and if they ask you what your imprint means, you can invent a strange excuse that is simply to indicate that you distinguish it from another type of water. Soon you will realize how what you have asked comes into your life. Read more. It is essential in our growth, and do not fear the new era of technological advances. You can learn no matter your age. The issues of self-improvement and the issues of awakening consciousness are also for you. It is never too late to begin. You could start with articles on the internet. Remember that today there are thousands of books with the audiobook system published on YouTube or other platforms. You can start with topics that interest you or attract your attention. Reading will expose you to new ideas, cultures, points of view, and even different worlds. Likewise, reading and research make your time more productive and quality rented. Not only is it something that entertains you, but it teaches you. Remember that the brain is a muscle that you must exercise daily. Keep going. Perseverance is essential to develop the power of the mind. Tell me something. Today you control your mind, or your mind controls you. When was the last time you took responsibility for something you did or something you stopped doing? Having control of your mind is the same as having mental power. Knowing how to direct your thoughts and align them with your goals is what will help you develop and apply the power of the mind, applying these keys with discipline and avoiding procrastination. The time has come for you to take control of your mind and start building the future that until today has seemed unattainable. You can rid yourself of all those negative thoughts, harmful cultural codes, pre-established and distorted beliefs that society imposes on you, and start to define a direction in your life. Now you know that power has two aspects for the development of positive and progressive thinking to face life. Remember, being progressive and thinking positive is a habit. You must have positive progressive thinking in everything you do in your life. You can learn to do this by acting and practice. It is very important that you are constantly practicing these 9 actions to create a habit and then see how they begin to change your life. We are progressive thinking. We do not come to give speeches, but to teach you to think as a true positive approach, and you will see how your life changes. Don't forget to leave me your comments and share the video on your social networks. If you think we have taught you, share this knowledge, sending it to your friends and family. Subscribe to the channel, give thumb up, and activate the notification bell. Thanks for your attention.